Hello everybody, I am in Boston and this is my rental. A beautiful 2018 Mercedes Benz GLC-300 4MATIC, a compact luxury crossover SUV meant to compete with the likes of BMW X3, Audi Q3 and others. This small SUV was first introduced in 2015 as a 2016 model in hopes to erase the memory of the departing failure that was the GLK-Class experiment and also take away some of the customers from the market-dominant Lexus RX and NX lineup. Right, so driving the Mercedes GLC, and I've been driving this car for quite a few days now and I'm quite impressed. The driving position is nice and comfortable, especially for a vehicle like this. Steering wheel feels nice, nice girth, very comfortable, looks great. Braking is good as well. And guess what? What I'm most surprised by is the engine. Now this one is equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged, producing 241 horsepower, but it feels very torquey at the low end, which is great. I think as is, this vehicle is well equipped with that motor. It can more than enough handle the demand from a vehicle this size and this weight. There are, however, 4 different models to choose from: the GLC-300, the GLC-350e plug-in hybrid, AMG GLC-43 and the AMG GLC-63. The base model comes standard with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, synthetic leather upholstery, power adjustable front seats, dual zone automatic climate control, a power lift gate, rain sensing windshield wipers, a rear view camera for collision alert, crosswind alert, emergency braking, driver drowsiness monitoring, and pre-save. The standard infotainment system features a 7-inch display, which is not touch, HD radio, Bluetooth, and 2 USB ports. And you can also upgrade to the 4MATIC trim or the 4MATIC Coupe version. There's also the GLC-350e, the plug-in hybrid, and has all-wheel drive, improved fuel efficiency, remote climate control, and 4 driving modes. The EPA rating for this is 56 mpge combined. For the engine alone, that's 25 mpg. The AMG GLC-43 has a powerful 3-liter twin turbocharged V6, producing 362 horsepower, and all-wheel drive comes standard. The AMG GLC-63, the top of the line, has a 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 making 469 horsepower and all-wheel drive. And going over bumps is a breeze for this car. It's quite comfortable. As you can see, me going through all these bumps right now, it's taking them very well. I doubt that you can even hear that come through the microphone. The interior space is very nice, and this one particularly, which is, as I mentioned, optioned with the AMG kit and the Designo diamond stitched Napa leather, is quite nice. The combination with the fake wood here looks very nice. The finish and how everything feels pretty solid. This is really Mercedes' first attempt at the compact SUV segment. Let's forget about the GLK. I think that was an experiment that just failed. But Lexus has been dominating this space ever since they came out with the RX in early 2000s, or 99 I think actually. Ever since, all other companies have tried to compete and gain some of those customers in that segment. And now, although I think Mercedes and BMWs and some of the other SUVs in this segment don't have the reliability and the service that you get from Lexus, but they do have the options. Oh boy, do they have the options. And this little SUV is quite optioned. This one in particular has a lot of the AMG accessories. And here, I'm going to put a list here of all the features this car has. I'm told that this one in particular was ordered with 15,000 in options on top of the price of the car, which at that point I have to wonder, why not get an AMG version? On the highway, wind noise is kept to a minimum, which is great, you know, for cruising and having a conversation. The transmission shifts quite nicely. I believe this is an 8-speed transmission, although it typically stays within up to 6th and 7th gear. It's the most that I've seen, but when I switch it to manual, I was able to get into manual 8-speed, so I'm guessing this is an 8-speed. There are a few different dynamic modes here as an option. You have Eco, which is, you know, it really dims your throttle response and just everything around the car to maximize your fuel economy. Then you have Comfort, which is the one that I've been driving in the most because there's a lot of little potholes and things like that here in Boston. And then you have Sport, which, you know, engages a sportier drive. And ultimately you have Sport Plus, which gives you, you know, the most chassis rigidity, the sharper response of the throttle and things like that. And talking about all the options, as I was mentioning earlier, I think is well packaged and they work pretty well. I believe that the entertainment system, this screen should have been touchscreen. It is not. That would have been an upgrade, and I'm not sure if the new GLC has it or not, but this one doesn't. You have to use this kind of like a mouse kind of looking thing here in order to control your entertainment system. But it does have a lot of options. Ambient lighting has 3 different configurations, 3 different colors that you can choose from. Connectivity to your media, could be your iPhone or your Android, is quite simple. You just plug it in and it automatically identifies it so that you can play music coming out of it. And you can also connect it through your Bluetooth. All the controls within the cabin are very similar to what you would find of any other Mercedes within, you know, similar years. The 360 camera is quite nice, especially for parking. It really helps you visualize the objects that are surrounding you as you try to park the vehicle. The gauges on the dashboard are very easy to read, and it does give you a few different options to show in this digital screen in the middle of the dashboard. And the panoramic sunroof is great. I think it gives you a lot more light inside the cabin, and it just opens up the space. It doesn't make you feel as claustrophobic in here, although the space is quite nice even without the panoramic sunroof open. I think the Mercedes Benz GLC-300 is a great option, a great value, especially because of all the features it has. If you're considering buying a compact SUV, I really suggest you take a look at the Mercedes GLC-300, especially one that is well optioned as this one. I think it's a great buy.